What up, though? This y'all girl Just See Me For Me, and I'm back again with another commentary pertaining to the Nariah Harris case, and we are going to, or I am getting ready to address Jarvis's sister. Now, let me say this. I'm empathetic, but yet a little indifferent as well, meaning that she, by far, was the only person that testified that actually showed any real emotions. And for that, I applaud her for that. Because it just signified that she was a human, that she is a human. But I have to somewhat play the devil's advocate in regards to the fact that it's no secret that her brother is a sexual, I'll put it like that, offender. Known. So with the information that she testified, and as it pertains to having seen a little girl come out of his truck at his shop, why did she not get up and check him about that? Like the first thing I would have said, if I had a sibling in the same predicament that I knew and was very aware of his record, and I saw a child, a little girl, of which I know is of no relationship to him because I couldn't identify her as being one of my nieces or someone else that I knew or had saw, I would have so many red flags would have just popped up in my head, and I would have checked him about it. Like, who the hell is this little girl getting in and out your damn car? What's up with that? No. And I would have questioned her. I would have stopped her and questioned her, because my instincts as a woman and as a mother would have kicked in like, no, something is not right. So I don't know if the emotions that she expressed or conveyed to the audience when she was testifying was indicative of guilt, or hindsight being 20/20, and she should have maybe all these thoughts of, I should have asked why, or addressed the situation at hand as to the reason why she showed these emotions pretty much out of just guilt from not having said anything. I don't know. But we can't totally take her off or kind of like disregard her in terms of playing somewhat of a role in this. I'm not saying, of course, no immediate or direct role, but an indirect role in the fact that she should have said something or been more vocal about the fact that this is not right and abnormal. Okay, that's where I'm indifferent about her in terms of the fact that she could have said something, and maybe, just maybe, that would have prevented this from happening. I'm not saying she could have prevented it or whatever, but I don't know, y'all. It just seems as though the opportunity was given for her to speak up and to check his ass about that, and she didn't. You know, and I think that's where the emotions lie, where they stem from. They stem from the fact that she had the opportunity and didn't. And now we don't know what his child is. You know, this just exemplifies in so many ways how we cannot turn the other cheek. If you see something that is not right or looks off, talk about it. Speak up. I know me, I'm the type of person, if something is not right, especially when it comes to kids, I'm going to say something like, look, girl, where you going? Where you know him from? Oh, that ain't your damn uncle. I ain't never seen you before. Like, that is my issue with her. Yes, she showed emotions. Yes, she seemed the most empathetic in regards to when they were questioning her. But where do those emotions stem from? Do they stem from the fact that she could have done something? Do they stem from guilt? Okay. It's just a very, very sad situation, and that's what I felt. You know, to each his own. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. That's just my opinion. I feel like that auntie could have did more. Not auntie, because she was not her, Naziah's aunt, biological aunt. She was or is his sister. Okay, so there is no biological connection with her, as it pertains to Naziah. But as a woman in general, and you see this little girl getting out of this man's car, your brother that you know is a known pedo. Why didn't you say something? Why didn't you speak? Why did you just take his word for face value? That just didn't sit well with me. And that's just my take. She should have said something about it, period. She not off the hook. I'm sorry. Tears and all that emotions. Yes, it was real, but where did it stem from? It just appears just out of guilt. This just me for me. And that's just what I think about his sister's testimony, period.